VHS. And sorry if I sound off. I have a cold today. But yeah, sick this weekend. You know what that means? I'm sick. VHS. This is my review. My original review. You check on the Looney Bird of me person crazy. Um, and I decided to talk about this here. I mean, instead of my original channel, I don't want to review it 2 times on one channel. So the whole market will be here. Thank you for subscribing to Maniac Looney. Thank you for viewing Maniac Looney. I appreciate it. This is more like the Maniac version of my second channel where I just go all out and just get a little crazy sometimes. I talk more topics and stuff. But meanwhile, VHS on Blu-ray. What do I think of this movie now? I still like it. I know 50% people hate it, 50% people like it. A lot of people say it has totally a lot of stupid moments. But you know, it's a horror, whatever. But to me, it's all about enjoyable factor. Definitely, I enjoy it. Special features. I wish there was a little bit more deleted scenes. I felt like there could have been so much more. But actually, you only have one deleted scene from Amateur Night, which was the last segment, and the deleted scene for that actually was an alternate ending. My mistake. The alternate ending for Amateur Night was like when the guys in the car actually survived the horrors they had to witness. And I just felt like that ending was so stupid, so I'm glad that was just an alternate ending. Because if they survive, it's like, you'd be wondering, what's the fucking purpose of all this, man, of the whole movie? You know, like, so I rather have the original ending when they died, which was better. Special feature more on the 17th, more on Tuesday the 17th. This is more like, whether like it could be bloopers and a little bit behind the scenes featurette combined together, like more like a spoof on documentaries, which I thought was funny. Well, decent. Balloon Night is when it's like it's based on the first movie when the guys have air balloon. And I think they would put cameras on it and see how things fall down. You know, yeah, it's more like an experiment. Next is webcam interviews. Webcam interviews with the actors from the movie, the Skype segment, pretty much with the ghosts. Cast and crew interviews. Little interviews with the people that had something involved with the movie. A look at VHS, more like a behind-the-scenes featurette. Behind-the-scenes photo galleries. Design gallery for Lily. Lily, who was the vampire from the first movie. Cast and crew commentary and the actual trailers. The special features to me was decent. I just wish there was a little bit more to it, you know. As for the movie itself, I like it. I mean, it's about these guys who have video cameras. They like to record themselves making trouble. They're like troublemakers. And one day, one of the guys mentioned to the guys, "We gotta get this tape in this house," because some guy hired them to go get this one tape. They don't know what the fucking tape they have to get, you know. So that's kind of weird. I'm like, do you guys know what you're gonna get? So they went inside this house. They stumbled upon this old man. He looked like he was dead. I looked like he was watching like all these VHS tapes. So the guys around the house are circling around the house, like pretty much looking for the tapes. And then you notice like one by one, it looked like they were like disappearing, you know. So you got like 5 stories. One segment is like these guys like partying, they go out clubbing, like bar hopping pretty much. And they stumble upon this weird woman, like big, beautiful balcony eyes. Like I think she was gorgeous. I don't know why, but she was just a turn on. I don't know, just looking at her, I was like, you know, she may not be all that, but there's something hot about her at the same time. You know, I don't know what's up with that. You know, and so these 2 girls hang out with these guys in their hotel room. They're having fun, drinking. One of the girls got unconscious, so the guy cannot like touch her, so he left her alone. So he saw the second girl. He's not feeling her up, you know, and having sex with her. They're having sex with her actually, and then the woman turned out to be a creature, like a vampire, succubus creature. You know. And she started attacking the guys. But one guy she decided to leave alive because she likes the guy a lot. And yo, when she sent to that vampire makeup monster effect, I was like, yo, she looks pretty sexy. I don't know. But I wasn't that more. I had to talk to her. I don't know. I hope you like me. You know, old jokes aside, man. Fuck that. I don't know. And then the guy with the glasses was running down the stairs. He got totally injured. And then the vampire woman comes close to him. She tried to give him. I think she gave him a blowjob too with all those fangs. And she said, "You don't like me?" And then she started crying and pissed off. And the guy got mad, scared. He ran out. Well, he got scared anyway, but he ran out the hotel. He said, "Help me, help me, help me!" And then the woman just grabbed him, and she became like a full vampire creature, picked him up, and like it looked like she just dropped them on the ground, I think, or maybe the glasses just dropped down the ground. Because I'm not sure if he was actually 100% dead because it looked like if he drops down the ground, you would hear like the dead body, you see blood and shit, but you just see like it looked like just the camera just fell down actually. So I don't know, maybe she might have a good time with them and they kill him probably. I don't know, but yeah, I like the first story. The second story, a lot of people hate on the second story, but to me, I thought the second story was really good. So the second story, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, like I did with the first story, which was a giveaway. But the second story, I'm not gonna spoil for it. It's like to me a crime drama type of second story, like a reaction you might see in court TV or like those crime drama TV shows or so. Um, it's about these two couples on a honeymoon, like they're enjoying the vacation, enjoying each other's company. They had a little problem about some money issues with the guys and with my money. And they noticed about this mysterious girl. The guy's like, yo, who is this girl? Like, I don't know. And he's kind of scared, you know? So this is like let it go, pretty much. But then you see this girl go inside the apartment, video camera record them sleeping. And then later on, actually the girl comes back. And I'm going to leave it as that. I don't want to spoil the second ending for you. Because I felt like it had a nice little twist. And I bet you guys were never predicted anyway, so don't front, alright? The third story is like a Friday the 13th ripoff, but they call it Tuesday the 17th. I thought it was funny, man. And you got these young people going to the woods, joking around, you know, having fun. And the blonde chick is super hot, by the way. This movie, the other chick is hot too, but the blonde chick is just I don't know, I like a persona in this movie, you know, it's like a typical a slasher type of chick, you know what I'm saying? But then you got this killer, and he has a red hood and a knife, and he's like all static and shit, like a ghost or something, and he starts killing people, and then you have your twist the twist part of the story when the girl starts saying that, you know, she been here before, and then pretty much you find out later that the girl set her friends up to be bait for the killer because she wanted revenge against the killer for killing her friends, you know. And the thing is, yeah, I admit, this has totally a lot of stupid moments in this but it's still, 2017 was still enjoyable, but I like it. Like I said, I like it. But the stupid moment is, to me, would have to be is that, okay, the first time she escaped, that was pretty obvious that in this segment of the movie, this is her third time. So that you be talking about the second time she was there, because the second time she was there, that means she survived. She didn't die, you know? Because remember, if you see the segment, that she set up all these traps, right? And you would think the second time she came back to the woods to set up those traps, it takes like a lot of time in her hands to do it. So you be wondering, then you think this evil killer, like who's like a spirit and shit, probably seeing this going on, and he would have killed her right there. But nah, she ended up escaping it, you know? But the third time she comes back, and when she let her friends die, she started tricking the killer by catching her, and she trapped the killer. She was all confident, and of course the killer got to her back and finished the job, you know. The fourth story is more like a Paranormal Activity ripoff, but done in Skype style, about these two couples. About a woman talks to a man over Skype, her man talks to a woman over Skype, and she's having problems with her arms. She says she starts seeing ghost activities and stuff. And this part of the story makes you want to say, what the fuck? Because I really don't. I'm trying to figure out what was the guy's purpose. I mean, I'm thinking that he's trying to make his girl go crazy on purpose. Maybe he's experimenting with these different women. And you see, like, the twist ending, how he got to a new woman he's talking to on Skype now. But it was just funny because I just think it's like, wow, what the fuck is going on, you know? Are these, did she really see the ghost? Or was it maybe like maybe her boyfriend trying to play a trick on her by doing an experiment on her to think that she's seeing the ghost or not? You know, and then he started doing an operation on her a little bit, and he got pulled out a baby, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, you know? But I did enjoy it. It had like a little moment when the kids running in and out the bedroom of the woman during the beginning scene. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I remember when I saw the trails for it. I paid attention. I was like, whoa, what's that? You know. And then you got the fifth story, which is my most favorite, because I love supernatural satanic themes, especially with the exorcisms and shit. But they always end up being scary for some reason, and it was like, oh, what the fuck is gonna happen next? So you got these guys going to a Halloween party. They stumble upon this house. They run up to the roof, you know, and they saw this girl being like being like possessed or something. Like she's getting exercise. You know, the guys don't know it, but you could tell because the people on the roof that were doing the exorcism, saying like cast her out and stuff. And the guys didn't realize that. So when they see the people that was doing the cast preaching against the exorcism go, they start flying up in the roof. The guys that were going to for the party see all this shit happen, and they just ran downstairs. And the guy with the camera said, "Yo, we gotta go up and save the girl." So they said, "Okay, let's go up and save the girl." They save the girl, and the house started acting all crazy. Stuff started moving around the house, hands coming out the walls, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I love this shit." You know what I'm saying? And then the guys took the girl into the car, and then you got your twist ending when the girl is fully possessed. She comes out the car, and then the guys are stuck in the car while the trains are hitting the car. And then you go see the alternate ending when you can see the alternate ending when in that version they survived it. In the original ending they dead. And then in between, even before that scene, in between, and with the intro story with the guys that were supposed to steal the tape, before the fifth segment, the leader of the guys that were supposed to steal that video cassette, like wondering what video cassette to steal, so they would want to take all the tapes. He realized that all his friends are gone, and he saw one of his friends dead, and he said the old man was alive, and the old man was chasing him, and it looked like he was a monster anyway, or maybe possessed, and he killed the guy, by the way. And that was before the fifth segment. But all in all, VHS, I like it, you know. Yeah, there's motherfucking moments, I understand. But I like the movie, and I'm looking forward to the sequel, SVHS. I can't wait. And don't be surprised if part 3 would be Betamax. Anyway, peace, guys. See you later.